We are live on YouTube. We are live on YouTube. Friday Business Seminar with Dr. John Lukomona. We are live on YouTube. We'll be broadcasting the full program right at 7 p.m. So begin to share. I'm going to share this on Facebook right now. Let me share this on Facebook so people can follow and begin to share those one on YouTube. I can share that. I share that, and I'm going to share the same on Twitter so people can follow. Friday Business Seminar with Dr. John Lukomona. It is shared on Twitter. So we are everywhere now. So now let me take this opportunity to go and share the same link on Facebook. We're going to be live on Facebook. Yeah, we are now live on Facebook. Live on Facebook, 7 p.m. We're going to be looking at business seminar, Friday Business Seminar with Dr. John Lukomona. Let me just share the Facebook page on our website, on Amakaya Wingi, 7 p.m. on the spot. We'll be starting the program. So in the meantime, have a chance to share with loved ones, and let's get the program out there so that we have everyone watching. Excellent. I've got it live there. So it's now going on Amakaya Wingi. It's going on Amakaya Wingi now. You can follow this on the Amakaya Wingi website, www.amakayawingi.org. Right there. Just go to that website and share it out, and you will be pleased you watch this program. Excellent. I think we are live on all sites. We are live on Amakaya Wingi, and we are live on Facebook, and we are also live on YouTube. So let me just have a quick look of what's happening on YouTube. It looks good. Fabulous. What's happening on Facebook? Fabulous. So today we have a very special program. At 7 p.m. I'll be receiving guests. There should be about a few of us doing a quick discussion on a very special topic. We are focusing on Zambia. I'm very excited. Zambia has taken the airwaves all over the world because of what's happened. But before the program starts, let me make very quick announcements. We have business books that we go by in our program. And for those who are in the college and studying entrepreneurship, we have a book called An Effective Entrepreneur. This is a very beautiful textbook. For those on YouTube, you're going to see it in the right way. On Facebook, letters are always upside down. So this book is very special. Just go on Amazon and click or type in John Lukomona. All my books will come out. I want you to buy this. Students who are on the entrepreneurship course, this is your type of book that you want. And I'd like you to go to Amazon and get a copy like that. Okay, once you get that copy, you'll be able to answer all the questions without difficulties, because this is the book that is used in the entrepreneurship course. It has the business planning, cost-benefit analysis, and also a bit of stepping out. And for those who have gone to the diploma, this is your book. So be ready to buy that book. And there's another book that I have, which is equally business. There's a series on Every Zambian is a Millionaire. It's a very good series. And this book has been used in our discussion on the progressiveness of Zambia. Part 1 and Part 2. Get Part 1 and Part 2. Get both these books. Oh, they are all on Amazon. Excellent. So today we'll be doing a reflection, and we'll be doing a reflection on Zambia following the wonderful elections that have taken place. And I'm just letting my guests come in. For those on Facebook, you have to pay closer attention because you may not see the faces of the people speaking. For those on YouTube, you'll be able to see the faces of those speaking. So I'm now welcoming my colleagues right there. It's awesome. So we are spot on 7 p.m. Now, welcome to Friday Business Seminar with Dr. John Lukomona, with a special focus on Zambia. This program is brought to you every Fridays and it's been running for the past 1 whole year. Today, we are blessed to have a panel, a team of about 1, 2, 3, 4 people. We're going to be looking at Zambia. The other week before elections, 2 weeks before elections, we looked at Zambia, and the focus was what will be the role of entrepreneurs in Zambia, to whomsoever God grants the grace to lead the nation of Zambia. Now we are so pleased and thankful to God, and we send our congratulations to the President-elect, Mr. Hakainde Hichilema, aka Bali, is now President-elect, and we are looking forward to his servanthood. That's what he said in his speech. So congratulations, sir. So today we are going to be looking at the enabling words, the positive words, which is said in his speech. And I know we are looking forward to next Tuesday, the next Tuesday, where we'll be receiving officially the inauguration of His Excellency President Mr. Hakainde Hichilema. Now, in any country, leaders play a very big role. Number one, in what they say. Number two, the policies they lay down. Number three, a team of people the president selects to work with. These are important factors. And number four, and the most important, the role the local people play and the expectation. Now, I, as a businessman, I look at these 4 fundamentals I've just mentioned to do business. I'm in education and also consultancy. And we do a lot of big projects where we do international, or what we call foreign FDIs. We attract foreign investors to go in different African countries. And I'm from Zambia, and Zambia was my first country which I did this kind of thing, introducing investors. First, I began introducing Zambians in the diaspora to go and invest in Zambia. Then many other people came on board. Now we do the continent of Africa. With that preamble, we're going to be looking at the enabling environment based on the first words of the president-elect, Mr. Hakainde Hichilema. What does it mean to all of us, in particular the business community? May I welcome the panel, and we are going to do this way. I'll let you introduce yourself one by one, and then we'll open the floor to start giving our points. First and foremost, I'll like to start with, I can see the names. I can see Grace, I can see DR, I can see as Isaac. Now, this is not official introduction. I'm just reading the gadgets. May I first and foremost welcome all of you to this wonderful time, and I hope we're going to have a great time discussing the topic. And I want each one of us to be very brief and to the point. Let me have the introductions, self-introduction, but allow me to introduce Ms. Annie Mutunda Lame, a public health consultant who is now Councillor-elect Southern Province, Mapizia, I think I pronounced that very well, Mapatizia constituency. Congratulations, Madam, for your success, and in particular that we are seeing women taking more and more roles in leadership. Congratulations. And then we have Pastor Isaac Mlango. From now, you can start introducing yourselves personally. Can you take it up, sir? Introduce yourself.
Yes, welcome people. My name is Isaac Mlongo, Zambian by birth. I live in the Democratic Republic of Germany. I've been here for now close to 30 years. I studied business administration, and since ever I came here, even during my school time, my university time, I have been accorded an opportunity to work in the information technology area. I am a father. I have 5 children, and I am so grateful for God for allowing that to happen to me. Married to my beautiful wife, also from Zambia. We are living together, not the way you know it in Europe, where people, they might be married and each one has his own room. Yes, and yes, I am working. I've been working. I'm actually working in the information technology, as I've said, but more in doing working with the automobile industry companies. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Can I have, is that Dr. Okay, can I have, continue? Grace, introduce yourself quickly.
Thank you very much, Doctor. My name is Grace Mutundastulo. I live in the United Kingdom at the moment. I'm a nurse and I've been living here for 17 years. I'm also an entrepreneur and an investor. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Is that Mr. Evans Lukomona?
Yeah. Thank you so much for inviting me on this platform. My name is Evans Lukomona. I'm based in Germany, and I am CEO of the West Learning Institute, Tukatane EV or Tukatane NGO, and Central Hamburg University. Of course, as well, I'm a social entrepreneur and founder of the aforementioned organizations. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Is Annie Mutunda online? Is Annie Mutunda online? Unmute yourselves. Is that Anne? Is that Annie Mutunda?
The one which is
With Doctor?
is written Doctor.
Is that the one here?
Yeah.
Unmute yourself, madam.
Yeah.
Mrs. Unmute yourself. Leave yourself unmuted, all of you. Just leave yourself unmuted.
Okay, I've unmuted myself.
Yes, continue. Introduce yourself once again.
Okay, I'm Anne Mutunda Lame. I'm a public health consultant. I live in Southern Province, Zambia. I'm the councillor-elect for Zimba Ward, Zimba District in Mapizia constituency in Southern Province.
Welcome, madam.
Thank you.
Welcome, madam. It's awesome to see you. Now, let us begin to talk with words of optimism. I start the ball rolling. When I heard the president-elect Hakainde Hichilema say the words of reconciliation, servanthood, and also opportunities, people following their vision and their dream. Freedom, you also mentioned the press. You'd like them to be asking questions without hindrance. For me, that sounds like an enabling environment for business, because I'm a business person. And I'm so pleased I've got Madam Annie Mutunda, who is right on the ground in Zambia. As a position as a councillor, you are the people who have ears to the ground and you see the reality. So what does that mean from your perspective? What hope does HH bring to the servanthood of Zambia? I like the word he said, power. So let me start with Madam Mutunda, right there on the ground in Zambia. You can go for 1 minute from your perspective, what you see, what are people thinking, what are you thinking, what's going to happen with this enabling environment? Nice words, Madam Mutunda.
Thank you very much. To our manifesto as UPND, we are creating an environment where everybody will be able to trade freely. They'll have the freedom of speech. There'll be free education. There'll be free medical services. Everything is there in our manifesto. And we are here to work. We are here to give service. We are not here to enrich ourselves. Most of us, we've come here to give service to the community, to those who are in need. And as our president had elaborated it, that he's there to give service to the community, to see that everyone is given an opportunity, starting from the person from the village up to those who are in town. Everybody should be given a chance to have a very good life in future. He gives an example of himself. He was born a village boy in a grass-thatched house, went to school the first 4 years without shoes, and yet he managed to be where he is. Now, if we look at our people in Zambia today, you would see that the uneducated, there is a very big gap between the poor and the rich. So that's the gap which our president with the UPND government wants to close. That there shouldn't be a very big gap, or there shouldn't be a gap between the rich and the poor. And also the business community. Let's have an environment where people are free to do their business, where the people should trust that if I put my money in Zambia, then I'll get back what I'll put, and I'll trade freely. There won't be any hurdles here and there. In a nutshell, that's what I can say. Thank you.
Oh, that's fantastic. A fantastic summary of that one. Now, the panel, what I want to do now, you've heard what Madam Mutunda has said. Before you come in, I want you to ask you, Madam Mutunda, what is the expectation, in particular in your constituency? What is the people's expectation? How are you going to manage expectation? Because that's a challenge we have.
Are we going to manage the expectation?
Oh, you've gone quiet? Your sound has disappeared? Okay, while our sound is coming back, I would like Isaac Mulango to come in on that point.
Are you getting me?
Okay, you are back now. Yes, you are back.
Hello?
Now we can get
now
you.
we are getting you.
Hello, are you getting me?
Yes, now, yes.
Can I go ahead? Are you getting me?
Yes, we are getting you.
Yeah, the thing is, when we were going around campaigning, we were telling people what is in the manifesto, and after 5 years, they should take us. But it's not only after 5 years. Every time we have a strategic plan, and our manifesto is very clear what we are supposed to give to the community. And then if we don't do anything, then the community are there to judge us. We've said we are there to give service to the community, not We are there as the servants, not as masters, and therefore we need to serve the community 100%, according to our manifesto, starting from the economic point of view to the social sector point of view. Everyone should be inclusive in our manifesto.
Now, I want to bring in one of you people from abroad. What hope that gives you in terms of what you do? Can I have Mr. Mulango, first of all, come in? What is your perspective, and how do you think this is enabling you to want to do more business in Zambia?
First of all, Dr. Lukomona gave me the privilege to say that whatever I am going to say, I'm not representing anybody. I am presenting myself. And please take it that way. We don't want to be aligned with anything which is negative or what. But the fact is that what has happened in Zambia right now is the best thing that can ever happen to a nation. I don't know where we would have been if the outgoing government, if they had continued to be in power, because just because of the breach of the debt, which they could not pay, almost every form of business that was going on, it came to a halt. So by the election of the new government, I think UPND and its alliances, they have brought hope. Again, there is that confidence that people have and credibility. You can see the kind of leaders. I can rest assured today, I saw something very good from the vice president-elect, where she showed her own house and she said, people, we are coming to save you. We are not coming here to build another house. I already have my own house. And that is what we expect from leaders, not to go into government and root out what actually is supposed to be distributed equally to the society. So I believe, and I'm very, very much convinced, looking at already what is happening, look at the culture has already appreciated, and many other things are happening. I can just look forward to a very positive, good environment. I think most investors, they were just waiting for these elections to be over. Thank you.
So in your submission, the word hope is a key word. There's hope because of the environment being created. If we can pick up that one. Investor confidence because there's hope, environment. Let me bring in, is that Mr. Lukomona in, no, because you're also in German. We'll come back to you, Mr. Lukomona, later on. Let me bring somebody from England. Grace, what does that mean to you from your perspective?
Thank you very much, Doctor. First, I would like to congratulate Mr. Hakainde Hichilema and the UPND Alliance for winning the elections. For me, I'm very happy because when I look at the UPND manifesto and they have a vision, they have capacity, and they are able to implement. They are able to implement whatever they want to do. So for me, as an investor in the diaspora, I know there's a chance for me to implement also my projects in Zambia with no problem. And I'll be able to even to help in the rebuilding of our country, because at the moment, Zambia needs to be rebuilt. Everything from infrastructure, economy, everything needs to be put in order. And that's where I come in. I'm so happy about the vision of UPND, the manifesto of UPND, because I can see a bright future before me. Thank you.
Okay. In your statement, I pick up the word also hope is in there and you want to help Zambia, but you also mentioned rebuild. Don't you think it's building on top of what has been built? Because I can see some infrastructure already now in existence. So we come back to that point as well on building or rebuilding or building to the next level. Let me bring in Mr. Lukomona. Can you come in from Germany, Mr. Lukomona?
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. First and foremost, I would love on behalf of our organization, DLI Trikatani NGO and CHO, I would love to congratulate President-elect HH Hakainde Hichilema. HH resonates, I want to be straightforward here, resonates with my life and the way I've taken things. One, a hardworking person. You know, people draw manifestos, people write what they are going to do, but why do they fail to implement it? Because, especially in Africa and in Zambia, we do not check. There's a saying that which says charity begins at home. If somebody has not performed in his own or in our own life, there's no way she or he can serve the nation. When he came with servanthood, underline, and he said something when I listened to that speech that please keep ticking. We are not waiting for 5 years. Keep ticking what I'm talking about, and you're going to see change. Why? This is a person who has worked a life to build his own wealth, working for 3 years. I just came to learn this. Working to school for 3 years and becoming one of the richest in Africa. He's got the know-how to make change and to develop and to embrace people that have got ideas like entrepreneurs where we belong to. It's quite disheartening that, for instance, us, when we brought some programs to Zambia in 2019, we had quite a series of meetings with the then PF government, developmental, and some of them for free. We said we bring them from Germany to Zambia, just give us the platform. But everything, you know, pulled until now, we couldn't implement what we wanted to do. So we've got a president that has brought hope, who knows, and I still remember on each and every campaign trail, he mentioned people, listen, Umushili, for those that don't know Bemba, Umushili means the soil. And I was saying, this is it. Because when you talk about wealth of a country, generation, everything comes from the ground, from Kumushiri. And hence, when we brought the African Souls Against Poverty to train agribusiness and entrepreneurship free of charge in Africa, in Zambia, Zambian Souls Against Poverty, we thought it was going to be a great thing under PF, but it was not embraced. And I believe with our new president, who is an entrepreneur, businessman, investor, creator, Zambia is going to be quite small for us to have a playing ground of business and to implement things that we've brought back home in Zambia and Africa.
So much. Thank you so much. So for you also, I see hope. I see similarity in terms of the man is an entrepreneur, is a hard worker. Excellent. Okay, let me see, before I go back to Madam Otunde, let me see Mr. Zimba in Leeds.
Hello, good evening, everyone. I just want to congratulate the man I call the Zambian Donald Trump. That's HH. So you heard it from me. I call him that way because I think he's brought hope, peace, and you know, it's just the reason the spirit around. I mean, even kids could celebrate because of his win. You just feel it that it is time Zambia has got another independence after, I think, maybe 11 years or over 11 years of, I mean, PF and the MMD. At the end, they became a bit disorganized, like the PF. So I thank God for his win, and our Lord has answered our prayers. We've been praying and hoping to have a change, and this change has come, and it has come at with the positive promises, and we hope that those promises will be fulfilled. And it is for us in diaspora now, I think there's more hope to go and do business, because I tried to do business like for the past years. In 2012, 18, I went to Zambia, 2020. But there was all these limitation of, you know, wanting to first to bribe somebody to get even a document, and all that. Things were literally beyond, you know, repair. And I was hoping that the change that will come will be a better change. And this surely is a better change. And I think we are watching things like my dear sister said. They have promised us with all sorts, you know, the diaspora. I hope you will consider us, because last time we were like looked upon like people who are foreigners. We go to Zambia, it's like you're a foreigner and being looked at. You can't, there's no way to invest in. Even the embassy did help a bit, but there wasn't that much we could do when we get to Zambia. And we are hoping that the mandate now that HH is saying, hear him talking about also. So
Okay,
I hope when we get
Zimba,
back to Zambia with our
Zimba,
plans and all that, we'll be able to be welcomed and do business properly. So thank you so much and congratulations, His Excellency President H.H. Donald Trump, Zambian Donald Trump.
Okay, the views which are being expressed here on the names, they're not the views of Amaka having the platform here. They are people's views. If we had him being called that one, it's not us calling him, it is what he likens. Now, from your statement, when you say that you like him to Donald Trump, you mean the business acumen, the business history that is hard. Thank you so much. Let's look at, we're going to come back to.
I can't hear you.
That's fine. You don't need to respond to that one. I'm just summarizing what I had. So those who are holding phones, make sure you don't hold on your microphone. Once you hold your microphone, we can't hear you. Excellent. So now let's bring it home. HH and UPND, they have come with a beautiful language, servanthood, which means enabling environment. Let's now bring the responsibility to our hands. What are you going to do? Because all of you, I can see you are businessmen and women. What are you going to do to enable this platform, which the government will create, because they'll be starting the real work after inauguration? Cabinet will be announced. The hard work starts. Now, you as an individual, you as a businessman and woman, you as an entrepreneur, you as a citizen, what are you going to be doing? What are your plans? And to answer this question, I want to start with Madam Annie Mutunda. What do you expect entrepreneurs, businessmen and women on the ground in Zambia, aspiring to make big in life, what should they be doing? Because the party alone with the manifesto can go on this way. If people go the other way, there'll be a difficulty thing to solve. Madam Mutunde, what do you think people should be doing? How should they reposition themselves to succeed in this new government, the new servanthood government? Madam Mutunde, unmute yourself. You are muted. Unmute yourself, madam. Yes.
I'm back now.
Madam Councillor, this is for you, Madam Annie Mutunda. Hello, can you hear us? Okay. While she's trying to get the microphone on, I think it's on, I can see it here. I'll go back to, okay, can you hear us, madam? Oh, she's struggling. The same question, would like to come in here. What do you think people should be doing, starting with yourself? I come back to, who was the last speaker? Mr. Dimbo, last speaker. I come back to Mr. Lukomona, then Grace, then Isaac. What should you be doing, Mr. Lukomona? What are you going to be doing?
What are we going to be doing? In any case, I'm not putting it futuristic. I'm putting it in terms of ignition, because we're already doing something in Africa, in this case, in Zambia.
Okay.
Here in Germany, for instance, we solution finders. We know that Deutschland has got a shortage of now almost 90,000 health workers because of Corona and stuff. Yet Zambia has got a undeployed number of over 70,000 health workers. Equally, the teaching staff here in Deutschland, we've got a shortage, about 70,000. And there again, we've got in Zambia undeployed. That's why we created what is called the World Business Exchange Program. Now we're going to approach our good government, which has come in to say, please, we have spoken already here in Deutschland with the stakeholders, Ministry of Education, Ministry of Health. We want to bring the Zambians to come and fill up the gaps right here, and they're happy about it. We did that from the previous government, but it was adhered to. So any able government like this one that has come, they just have to embrace it. All those that are seated home on the streets, doctors, teachers, and deployed, the spaces are here. All we've got to do is, and we've got a system already, teach them German language for 4 months, A1 to A2, and they are done here. The other thing which we are bringing back to ignite as well in Zambia is the free educational system. We brought it sometime in 2019, and we approached the government and our partner university to say, come on, let's go to Zambia and offer free educational system. We've got it here in Germany. We can do it. And the universities agreed. We came to Zambia, we went to the villages, and so we are going to amplify this one also on the agri-business and entrepreneurship. Sure.
We come back to that point, okay? So you've got systems that you put in place. You can do international exchange. Let me come back to Grace, then Isaac. Madam Mutunde, we want your microphone to be up. Grace, what do you think you should be doing yourself to enable?
Okay, for me as an individual or as a
businesswoman. Madam is speaking, but we can't hear her.
Entrepreneur.
Just hold on.
Looking Madam, at the...
She's talking, but I can't hear her.
Hello? Are you able to get me?
Just hold on, Grace.
Dr. Lukomona, just advise her to log out and join in. I think she has volume problem.
Yes. Madam Mutunde, can you leave and come back again? It will help so we can hear you, yes. Continue, Grace, as an entrepreneur. What should you be doing?
Yeah, for me as an individual, according to the UPND manifesto, I think where I come in as an individual, because I have a construction company, I run construction materials. We produce construction materials. So for me as an individual, I'm happy because I'll be able now to expand my business, and by so doing, we'll be able to give employment to the youth, the women who are unemployed, because the work we do, we don't need like highly qualified people. Even the uneducated can do something within the company. We only need the educated people for certain positions, like maybe an accountant, sales rep, or what. But for those working within the plant, you don't need the highly educated or skilled people. So anybody can be employed, and that will help in the unemployment situation in the country. And the other thing we want to come in is maybe try and teach on the mindset of the people, changing their mindset, because at the moment everybody's have got that high expectation from UPND government, what they are doing for us. It's not really the UPN government to bring jobs. It's up to us to identify what one can do. And then as the government, they just help you to walk your path or your plan. So we really need to change the mindset of the people. They are thinking about UPND manifesto, or what the government can do for them.
Okay,
we are the ones who are supposed even to help the government to move forward, to rebuild or to continue whatever the previous government have stopped.
So in your point there is creating employment or enhancing employment.
Yes.
And you want people to change their mindset. Although the UPND has come with a very enabling environment, we are not going to rely the government to do things for us. we are supposed to be participants, positive participants. Do something about the situation. The platform has been created. So don't be lazy, do something, which I pick up from the statement Mr. Lukomona mentioned. It's about talking about the soil, where HH talked about the soil. So our hands must be put to the plow, not waiting only for the government. Pastor Isaac Mlango, would you come in?
Yes, let me just begin by saying that it has been a tradition, actually, whenever there is a government in place, that we don't leave everything for them alone to do. You have to be involved in one or another as a citizen. It's very, very important. I will speak from my own experience. Right now, two of our colleagues here from Germany, they left for Zambia yesterday. We started what is called Zambia Diaspora Investment Group. Yes. And I'm hoping that now, after all these juggles, they can register that also in Zambia, and we start operating. The idea here is to bring technology to Zambia in all forms. We started with 3D printing, which cuts costs and which makes the products available. With 3D printing, you can even produce your own products in your own house. All you need is the machines to have them, and they are not costly. So that is one thing. And in that, there is a package of education whereby a friend of ours here developed a gadget which can be used without actually having internet. So so to add up to people, even not only school-going children, but even those who want to learn maybe farming or any other field, to learn on their own. They don't need to connect to the whole world for them to access the knowledge. We are taking it right up at their doorstep, and they can do whatever they want according to their community. That is one of my great involvement. And on the other hand, I want to make sure that I'm part of a group that let me just say this way, that I belong to Makaya Wing, and we want to make sure that we connect investors and financiers together so that they can, those who are looking for projects and those who are looking for money, they can meet up together and have the solution to their problem. The one who is looking for money gets the money, the investor also gets the project in one or another. Furthermore, I was privileged to be part of the campaigning people for our constituents. I come from Bawarapon constituency, that's where I'm born, in Choma district, and we fought the PF, so to say, in that place, that with our own resources from here, we supported the MP with 10 others to make sure that he wins that election. So from there, we are not stopping. That group is going to grow. We are going to come together and turn it into some kind of an advisory group to the MP, so that he doesn't run alone. We want people to be involved. This time, you should not sit and wait that Hakainde Hichilema is coming to do something for me. No. Participate, give in what you can, and you see Zambia will be transformed. That's why he said that those who want to come after them, when they are done after 10 years, they have really to raise their bar. Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now I come back to Madam Annie Mutunda. I think you are better there. Then I'll come to Mr. Zimba. Madam Annie Mutunda, that was your first question. So what do people should be doing? We can hear you clearly now. Can you speak? Oh, Madam Anne is challenged today. Oh. Hello, Madam. Can you hear us? Can you hear us? Madam Anne Mutunda. Oh, yes. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself and speak. Unmute yourself and speak. She is, but we can't hear. Oh, Madam Annie Mutunda, why is so special? Because she's actually on the ground in Zambia. The grassroots will hear her voice very well because she has the real meat. But technology is not permitting her. When she starts talking, Zoom goes silent. It's a sign that she's got fire. Madam, I can see you're talking and your microphone is unmuted, but why we can't hear you, I don't know. Oh, bless you. Let me come back to, is that Reverend Siwila? Is that you? Okay. Let me come back to Zimba. The question is, what are you going to do yourself? I wish we can get another way to get Madam Anne to speak, because she's on the ground. That's why she's on the platform.
If
on
she,
the ground.
maybe if she checks the, when you are entering in the top, the microphone at the top might be muted.
No,
that's
it's
what happened to me.
It's unmuted properly. I can see it here.
No, the one you can see, it's okay. But the one, when you're just joining in, there's a muting button on top. So that also, if it's muted, you didn't hear me when I was saying, "Oh, I'm out of range."
Okay.
So
then we have to apologize. We're gonna overshoot on this program because it's interesting, and we have got some issues with technology over that side. So allow us to go a little longer. But those who need to leave, because you've got other programs, you are permitted to leave. We continue discussing. I hope we can get Madame to talk. Okay, this same question is about what you can do.
Okay.
What you can do. So I want you to focus on what you are going to do, not what they did or what they couldn't do or what they can do. I want responsibility on the citizens of Zambia. His Excellency President-elect, he was very clear about that. Mr. Zimba.
Yeah. All right. In my case, I'm as a mechanical engineer, and my motivation is mainly to bring manufacturing back into Zambia. So it is, it's disheartening when you see simple things that are coming from China, which are not even worth using. And I was just listening to Honorable Garin Kombu this afternoon, and the interviewer brought up a bottle of water. He says this water comes from China, and the sugar comes from China. And I said, this is supposed
now,
to, it's
Mr. Zimba, before you go any further, I want what you
Yes,
will do.
that's I'm coming to that.
So just go straight into that point.
At the moment,
about what they didn't, because that
all
part
right.
we've heard it already.
Okay, let
I
me
want
go to
what
the point.
you. Yes, continue. Mm-hmm.
At the moment, I'm already doing. I've got young men doing manufacturing, building. Housing equipment, things like door frames and windows. They're doing the manufacturing on that. I've got 3 lads who are already, I bought the machines, I bought the equipment for them and set them up so they can get it, than me sending money every other time to get them. So my aim is to get now sort of machinery that will start producing. Remember those days when Ndola was a manufacturing city, and we had all the small things like I bought cooking oil the other time. It smelled like your engine oil. I said, this is not a cooking oil I would want to use. So I would like to bring back those manufacturing, even sweets, things like biscuits and sweets. Those are coming from South Africa. All these things.
Okay, stay there. I don't want to do the blame talk here. I want people you can do. So
I am going
thank
to
you
do
so
that.
much. I hear you. You are producing frames and things is that in Zambia? Or
in Zambia.
Very
That's
good.
in Zambia, yes.
We are solution oriented. You're a member of Amaka for 14 years. You should know this now. We've got to we are hands-on people. Thank you so much. I come back to there's Fred. Fred, you haven't said a thing yet. Fred DLI, young man with fire. I'm sure it's Fred. What are you going to be doing under this new environment for Zambia? Fred, can you unmute yourself?
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, Fred.
Yes. All right. I've been following a little bit. I came a little bit late, so I've been following.
Don't explain yourself, Fred. The question is, what are you going to be doing?
All right. Okay. My main view and goal actually to empower my youths in Zambia, looking at how they're educated and looking at how much experience they have. They haven't been using that to experience, and looking at myself, who has had an opportunity to, come into the diaspora as well as study abroad and look at the opportunities that we have here. I would love also to bring those experiences in Zambia with my youths, especially I, who's done aircraft engineering, which was a bit a challenge to get like jobs in Zambia, and also looking at the aircraft. We don't have much aircraft in Zambia, and we are unable to empower the Zambian community, especially when it comes to technical engineering and flying abroad. So our courses, of course, we have to get them from other countries and not Zambia. So those are one of the things that I'm looking at in the future, that if we can also help to find maybe teachers who are within the diaspora who've learned one or two things with engineering or from engineering, can also share that knowledge with the students or the citizens in Zambia, and we can create a better nation, especially when it comes to the aviation sector. So for me, that's the part I want to touch, and that's the part I want in the near future to look at with our new government, of course.
Yes, very good, very good. I'm happy that all of us have got into the focus of what we must do, or we will be doing, we should be doing. It's any economy, any world. If you look at this Western world, study the history. It is private individuals who came up with very good ideas, which were adopted by governments because they saw power in that, and implementing that, nations tick and fly. And I want, in particular, those people who have a drive. Not all of you can be entrepreneurs. Not all of you can be full-time businessmen. We need some people to work in the offices. We need some people to run our plants. But for those who are gifted and are called to be entrepreneurs, be so innovative that your idea can transform at least a minimum of 100 families, and multiply that as a factor, then you are solving a problem in the community. Which is why, can you mute yourself, Yes. So, which is why when an environment is created to do business or peaceful environment, an entrepreneur must not rely solely on the government for everything. An entrepreneur must leverage that to become creative and implement what they see as a solution. As such, you are contributing to the national development. My own take on this one, I'm in education and also in consultancy on the platform of Amakaya Wingi, Westlands Open College, and Lukomona John University. Our courses, we are going to download this one on the platform of Zambian environment. Already we've got a scholarship scheme that is running. We are going to increase this, an average of 100 entrepreneurs from within Zambia itself to be trained, and at least 5 major big projects to be invested in Zambia, like my colleague Pastor Isaac alluded to. That is what we will do, and we are doing already. We are going to enhance that because the environment seems now enabled and promising. Coming back to Madam Mutunda, are you able to speak now? Oh, glory to, we just thank God. We can hear, we can see your lips moving, and your microphone is unmuted. For some reason, we can't hear you. Okay, let me have, is that Alex Mutale? Are you there? Who's Alex Mutale? Can you unmute yourself?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Yeah, Alex Mutale, what are you going to be doing in this environment?
Yes, this environment is quite enabling, according to what we have been given by the new government.
Mm-hmm.
I feel we have a huge potential in Zambia, especially for youths. So we have to tap in these youths and show them what they're supposed to be doing. If you look at what was happening, some of these youths were like people without leadership. They didn't know what to do. So from what has been promised, it's like this government is a government where things will be run in a proper and coordinated way, such that these youths are supposed to be honest and given them what they are supposed to do. So in my opinion, I promise to help these youths realize their potential and know what they are supposed to do. We have to put them where they are supposed to be so that they realize their potential and tap in this potential to enhance our development in Zambia. It's quite disheartening to see what was happening previously. You'd find, especially where I'm coming from the Copper Belt, where most of the youths were being used as a maybe tool of helping the politician to be in their position without realizing their potential. Now it's up to some of us who have realized already that this is not the way to go, to help these youths and put them in the right position and realize that they have the potential to develop this country. They are the people who should be running the economy of Zambia. So according to what I know is that I have to help these youths, give them the light they need so that they know that they can also do something potentially to help the new government and develop this Zambia. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Alex. I've put my WhatsApp number there. Those points, every single person who's doing here, let's get in touch. By God's grace, pandemic not continuing, next year, I would like to invite every single one of you on the platform to fly into the UK in June. We're going to do a very big exchange program. These 2 years, we haven't done it because of the pandemic. It's coming back. And the good news is that we have now access to facilitations on projects and financing to do many good things on the ground in Africa, and Zambia is included because I'm from Zambia. So these views which are here, I take them seriously. Many of you know this who have been on the platform for 14 years. We do actually do. We are doers, which is why I like HH. I began a project in Zambia on goats. I'm now growing goats. I've been listening to HH's video clips, how he started with 2 cows. And I'm approaching over 50 now. So what is this? Coming back down to, is it, who was the last person to speak? Mianda Chioma, you haven't spoken. Mianda Chioma, are you there? Mianda Chioma?
Yes, I'm there.
Yeah. Unmute yourself.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. What are you going to do? And tell us where you are now.
What I'm going to do with the policies of the new government.
Of course. What is your contribution to make?
I think what I want to see the new government is to make the business environment to be favorable for mainly the women, us the women, who have been finding it very difficult to do business in Zambia. I want them to put policies that can help us women to achieve what we need to achieve.
Okay.
And I want to see, because it's even interesting that even this time, the vice president is going to be a woman. So I think the environment for women should be made a favorable one, and it should be an environment where, you know, a lot of women are suffering. A lot of women cannot make it in business because they don't know where they can find funds. They don't know how they can get a loan from the bank. They don't have any sureties. So what I want to see the new government doing is to make it possible for women to access funds, for them to have businesses which you can look at and say, this is my business, and it can live to the test of time.
Okay, thank you so much. I want you to answer me this question: what you are going to do yourself? That's what the government should do. Now, what are you going to do yourself? What's your business idea?
My business idea, for me, mainly my idea is to venture in agriculture. I want the government to make it possible for me.
No. Meander. Let's assume
Yes,
you have now made it possible. What do you want to do?
What I want to do is to venture in agriculture.
Agriculture, very good. Which
Yes.
part, what type of crops? Or which part?
I'm from Choma, Zambia.
Yes. Now, what type of crops or agriculture is broad? What are you going to be agriculturing in?
Big cows.
For me, agriculture. I want to venture in animal husbandry.
Animal husbandry. That's it.
Yes.
I've entered into that one. I'm almost 1 year old. I began last year? Very good. Now, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, we are deliberate the way we do things. We are very simple, but we are people of action. Why I'm asking these questions? It is to put on you. Next year, today, we'll have the same program and review how much you've done before and after. We don't talk, which is why in my own capacity as Dr. John Lukomona, who's been privileged to lead people in this way in entrepreneurship, I work. And I've only done three official jobs as a lecturer. And the third one is in my own business. It's not always rosy. I do not look to governments. I work on business principles and I produce by God's grace. This is the kind of heart I would want many Zambians or all Zambians to have. Our president-elect is a testimony. In fighting for, 20 years, come on now, guys. 20 years you lose.
23.
23 years, the 23rd year, you win. That is a tenacity we want.
Tenacious, yes.
Our mindset must change. Like Grace said and Madam Mutunda said, our mindset must change. We must be people who are productive. When government puts, do you remember there was a time people used to say, fear government, fear GRZ, Arch Panda, at fear GRZ. That time is gone. It is now you. What can you contribute to the development? Now there's a mobile phone. I don't know the name. It is just numbers. I'll leave it alone. Let me invite my friend from Kenya, Jenny Joronge. You've heard what's happened in Zambia. We've changed government nicely and peacefully, and our two presidents were even having a cup of tea and laughing. So what does that mean to you in terms of doing business with Zambia? Jane, unmute yourself. Hello, Jen, you can unmute yourself. I know you're talking. Okay, I'll bring in Moses from Kenya. Moses, how do you see this environment in Zambia? How do you think you can interact with the Zambian platform to do business because of the peaceful transition? Today, I was listening to one of your programs on, is it Karaiki? Okay, we are on now. How do you see this, Mr. Moses? Oh, we thank God for technologies. Okay, would want to come in on the last point? We've got only 3 minutes. Mr. Lukomona and Mr. Zimba, you will do the last 2 points of what we are going to do.
Can I come in?
Yes, come in.
Thank you so much. This is a great one. What are we going to do? Something that is not new, but we just want to reinforce it on the soils of Zambia. Like you said, it all boils down to the mindset. If the mindset is not correct, is not well informed, even an angel would come from heaven to rule a country. Things won't move. So what I figured out, we are a good people in Zambia, but all we need is to introduce, we are going to do this, to introduce entrepreneurship programs in all the state-run schools from class 6 to class 12.
Very good.
And them, even 3 months in a row, 12 weeks, that mindset is going to change so much that even when the platform to do business or anything is created, James and Jacks are going to know direction right and direction left. I know a lot of people that have graduated from universities in Zambia, they are always crying over their shoulders. because of lack of jobs. But if somebody's got entrepreneurship mindset, I'm telling you, things are going to change. Some of us, we are born entrepreneurship.
Thank you so much. I get that point. What you're going to do to introduce entrepreneurship in primary schools and secondary schools across Zambia. That's a very good point.
And state, private, and state schools. Goodness, we are in 10 provinces of Zambia, and we put all these contacts. We're just going to announce and get permission from the state, the government.
Fantastic.
And get sure.
That's very good. Mr. Zimba, I want to
ask you. I concur with you, Mr. Lukomona. It's even I, as an educator and an engineer, so I have passion for education, business to start from very young age, because Zambians don't have that. All the mind they have is to go to find work after education. Even universities don't have much research. What I would want to promote is universities doing a development within kids, coming up with invention within the university, so they can even patent those things and make, start business from there. Create a business environment within the university so that the kids can come out of there thinking they're going to start their own business, not coming up to look for a job. And it's time. Job should be the maybe the third option, not first and second.
Thank you so much, Mr. Isaac Ulango.
Yes, let me just add on something which I experienced here, and I would love the new government to introduce it in our education sector. There is a receiving basket here. Everyone who completes school, it doesn't matter at what level, whether it is grade 9, whether it is grade 12, they are given some kind of training skills. They are fused in. They come into companies and start learning skills, and I would want to see this happening in Zambia. If our neighbors in Tanzania, they are doing it, why can't we do it? We are here. We can help. I'm in the automobile industry. Starting the month of December, we are producing electrical cars. I am part of that team. So we are ready to help the nation in whatever area they will allow us, so whatever connections they would want to have. I saw His Excellency President HH talking to the German ambassador, a good thing already. He said that we have cobalt. Cobalt will be used, it is needed to produce electrical cars. Cobalt is part of copper. So we have a very, very good environment right now, which will prosper Zambia, the Zambia we want. We can turn wheels. We are going to change things. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Grace, you're now almost winding up. Grace, yours? Grace,
yes, as I already said that I'm into construction. What I would like to see is to expand my business and to teach other women and the youth who are interested. As I said, you don't need to be graduates to go into type of business I'm doing. And also at the end of the day, people will be able to see the quality of the products we produce, because at the moment, a lot of people are using substandard material. So we need to build our country with the quality materials.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Doctor.
Madam Anne Mutunda, we wanted your voice. Where is your voice? Oh, type me something by email. Next week, I'm going to read it out. Or I'll have to bring you back next week on the same time. Okay, as we wind down, let me just allude you to our books, which are on Amazon. When you go to Amazon, you'll find these books. I'll share the screen so that you can easily know where to get them. I think I'm right there. It's important to move with knowledge. Go to Amazon and type John Lukomona, and the book I want many entrepreneurs to buy is An Effective Entrepreneur. It's a personal development. You're going to like the materials in this book. There's a hard copy, and also there's a Kindle, which can come on your laptop or your iPad. And there are other books as well, Food Developmental. All these books are very powerful. They'll bless you. You learn a lot. In particular, an effective entrepreneur. And for those who want to know how to get involved with Amakaya Wingi, just go to amakayawingi.org and you will see about our services. Even this program, as we can see, it's live there. People who are going there, they're just clicking on there. You're going to learn about Amakaya Wingi. We've been very effective over 14 years, 15 years now. We thank God for that. We have services, consultancy services over there. We can package your project nicely and make it ready for investment and the other way around. And we can promote your business at the conferences and also on these programs that we do. And you can apply for any of our services by simply clicking on apply for a service here. A form will come out and complete it. And to just help you understand who we are actually built on 4 pillars. Amakaya Wingi stands for, those who don't know what Amakaya Wingi, it simply means many people. Now we say many people working together in business. We have our own translation, strength in white joint effort of many businesses. And we're built on what? 4 pillars. My mouse is moving too fast, sorry. 4 pillars, which is promotion, education, linking, and innovation. We are so blessed with the wisdom and knowledge that God has put in the people who are on the platform. This platform provides a lot of answers to solutions. And I thank you so much, every single one of you, to attend. And for those who want to attend any of our courses, you go to the Westmeads Open College. And currently we have got employment over 200 places in our agencies. And to be able to participate, just go on the Westmeads Open College and click on this one. If you are good, you've got a good heart to work in the care sector, just click on that. Whether you're in the UK or abroad, we will be able to facilitate your employment through our partners. So just follow through those links there and you'll be home and drive. And if you feel like you want to continue your degree, we have the LJU, ljuni.co.uk. Go over there, you might find a course that you want. A university, it's virtual university. We got all sorts of courses. If it's for you or your children or anybody, we are here to support. We give effective education. And we are so thankful that with this new environment on the platform of Zambia, that HH and UPND have brought, we'll be able to collaborate and be able to deliver objectives that will bless the nation. I thank you all for attending this session. We are here every Friday, 7 p.m. to 7:30. Today was special. We had to do it 1 hour. Thank you so much and God bless you. This program is on the website already. If you want to listen to it, just go there and click. I thank you. And on Facebook, we thank you so much for listening. And this program, it will be posted back on Facebook, and share it as many times so that people can hunker into it. Once again, congratulations, Mr. President Hakainde Hichilema and Hichilema and the Alliance. God bless you.
God bless.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye for now.
Brother Isaac, we'll get in touch.
Yes.
I want some German technology.